Welcome to Review the Magic.
Hello, my name is Matt. I'm going to be your safari guide as we travel through Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Notice the game spotting guide above you. It'll help you identify the animals you'll be seeing on the reserve. If you folks are taking pictures, have the cameras out ready to go, set on the motion setting and the sports setting. Can't stop at every single animal, and I don't want to get you any blurry pictures. Alright, so we are heading into Little Aturi Forest. Keep a lookout for any animals anywhere. Patterns and coats that they have help them blend in well into their background. First animal to the right is an okapi. It's got black and white stripes in its hindquarters. Looks like it's related to the zebra, but it's more closely related to the giraffe. Okapis are shy and reclusive. Weren't discovered by the Western world until 1901. The small little animal right down there is a yellow-backed duiker. Gets its name from the Afrikaans word diving buck. It'll dive into the jungle if it ever feels threatened. Alright, so we are coming up to a watering hole here. Now, watering holes are a great gathering place for animals. Keep a lookout for anything at all that might be coming down to get a drink. Now we have two large black-white birds coming up on the right here. These are saddle-billed storks. Stand about 5 feet tall with a wingspan of 8 to 9 feet. There is just barely see a black rhino up there to the left. Kind of see them.
Please look at these birds here on the right.
Oh, we've got another one right here. Black rhinos can charge at about 35 miles an hour. They've got a thick hide. May seem indestructible, but they've been hit hard by poachers. Less than 5,000 black rhinos left in the world. Alright, let's keep moving up. Looks like I can see some more animals coming up ahead here. They'll be coming up on the left-hand side. Now, the first ones, you're going to see some rust-colored animals. Those are bongos, sometimes called ghosts of the forest, because they can disappear into the backbrush quickly and quietly. Whereas the large Danish animals here are greater kudus, one of the second tallest antelope. Males can weigh about 750 pounds. Females are a little less. This is their female greater kudu because they don't have any horns. Alright, so we are leaving Little Aturi Forest. We'll be heading towards the Safe River. I've been hearing some reports of some hippos in the area, so let's go see if we can see some. Keep a lookout. Now, hippos usually spend most of their time underneath the water in order to keep themselves from getting overheated. They can also hold their breath 5 to 8 minutes at a time, so yeah, the two factors do make it difficult to spot any. Hippos can swim, then just kind of prefer to walk along about the riverbed. Looks like I can see some coming up ahead here to the left, so let's try and get a view of them. Now the pelicans here are pinkback pelicans. Like to live in groups and colonies, as you can see. They've got about an 8-foot wingspan. Now a group of hippos is called a bloat, so this is a bloat of hippos. Now hippos exhibit nocturnal activity. They're going to come in on the land in order to graze upon the grass that's along the riverbed. One hippo in one night can have about 150 pounds worth of vegetation. Now we're going to be crossing a rickety old bridge, folks. Have to remain seated at all times. Now I can see some Nile crocodiles. Now Nile crocodiles can grow 18 to 20 feet long. Gotta sit down. Sitting down now. They've got a jaw strength of more than 2,000 pounds per square inch. Yeah, it's going to help them break the bones of their prey. They are large enough to be able to take down zebra or wildebeest. A lot of times you will see with their jaws open to regulate their body temperature. Let's go. First thing coming up on the right here, this is a baobab tree, sometimes called the upside down tree, and well, you can see why. Those branches looks like their root system. They'll stay leafless 9 months out of the year to retain water during those hot drought months. Alright, so we are coming up to one of the best views of the Savannah. This is the Serengeti grasslands. These grasslands will spread for hundreds of miles across eastern Africa and will act like a super highway for the animals. Also up to some of the more popular ones like African elephants and lions. Of course, we can see these giraffes run across this landscape here, so let's go try and get a good close view of them. Now, as a heads up, there are multiple different subspecies of giraffe. The way you can tell the difference between them is the pattern that they have and the build that they have. Not all giraffes are the same height.
Oh, and look at that huge one.
A couple of them there. As we are traveling across this landscape here, you can probably see a lot of trees that have fallen down. Well, elephants will do that. They'll just push these trees down just so that they can eat them. It's going to let the grass spread. Giraffes, of course, will eat the undersides of these trees, which will let light in. Zebra and antelopes will then work together in order to mow down that grass, while little nibblers like gazelles and warthogs can trim up the edges. Coming up on the left, we've got a couple different animals right here. You can see that grayish animal right back there. That is a water bug. Secretes a chemical on its fur that makes it practically waterproof. Now the group of brown and white antelopes laying down just on the underside of that mound there, those are sable antelope. They're the emblem of our wildlife reserve. You can see some young ones there because they're lighter in color and still developing those horns. Now the tall, weird-looking dirt mounds around here are termite mounds, hard as concrete. Elephants use them as a scratching post. As they've been worn down over time, smaller animals can climb on top of them and use them as a lookout point. Alright, we're going to try and get a view of these giraffes. Coming up on the right, the cattle that are here, these are Ankoli cattle. Those horns that they have can grow 5 to 6 feet long and 20 inches at the base. Now the first giraffe is a reticulated giraffe. It's got this light round edge pattern. It's its name from the Latin term reticulato, which translates to net, for that net-like pattern that it has. We are going to get a really good close view of this one coming up on the left. Whether it looks like it's going to cut me off too. And it kind of is. Alright, so keep the pattern in mind, because coming up on the left, well, it's moving again. I'm going to try and get a view of it, because as you can see, the one that's kind of directly in front of me, its pattern is different. This is a great example, because you can kind of see the two of them with their different patterns right near each other. That is, to the left is a Maasai giraffe. It's got this darker, jagged, leaf-like pattern. I'm just going to let it cross in front of me again. Hopefully. Now, giraffes can stand 18 to 20 feet long, or tall, excuse me, making them one of the tallest living land animals. Now it does look like also up ahead I can see a baby giraffe, so we're not going to be able to stop because we don't want to spook the giraffe, but we're just going to take it nice and slow. You're still getting a really great view of them here. And just like our fingerprints, no two giraffes have the exact same pattern. One of the factors that helps them tell the difference among themselves. Group of grayish animals up there to the right are white-bearded wildebeest, one of the animals that participate in the largest land animal migration in Africa. You can see that young one right there. Great view of them. Yeah, when a baby giraffe is born, they're only going to stand about 6 feet tall. So it kind of gives you an idea of their height-wise. Still a great view of that Maasai again. Alright, so we are coming up to Monkey Point, which is home to a family of mandrill monkeys that kind of like to hang out around here. So let's see if we can see anything that might be out and about, in addition to anything else. Ooh, monkey on the rocks. You can see him grooming up there to the left. Mandrills are one of the most colorful monkeys, and males can grow to be about 100 pounds. Keep a look out for the dominant male. You can't miss him. He's a lot bigger and a lot more brightly colored.
He looks like Rafiki.
Sit down. Okay. Oh, looks like we've got a full-grown adult bull African elephant right there. Now, elephants are rather social creatures. Females and their young will stay together for long periods of time. Males, as they get older, will either go off their own or stick together with other male elephants in loose herds. Now, since that road's kind of, well, gone, there's a bridge up ahead here we can use. Ooh. I got a bad feeling about this. Bridge looks like it's seen a lot better day since the last time I saw it. I think we just take it nice and slow. We shouldn't be. Okay, that does not sound good. And that sounds a lot worse. We're just gonna ease out here slowly, as fast as I possibly can go. Close. It looks like we're coming up to the red clay pits here. You can see from the tusk marks, elephants have been here. They'll eat the red clay in order to get beneficial minerals that they wouldn't normally get from their daily diet. Elephant to the left. There's some young ones here. It means that this is going to be a predominantly female herd. Gotta sit down. Both male and female African elephants do have ivory tusks. It does make them a target for poachers, so we are on the watchful eye for any poachers who might try to sneak on reserves, such as this one. Looks like I can see some more up ahead, so I'll try and get a view of them. Looks like we pulled into a radio frequency. Just tune this a little bit better. Gonna have to talk radio here. That's a flock of greater flamingos. They're one of the lightest pink of all the flamingos. And they get that pink coloration from the beta-carotene, which is in the crustaceans that they eat. Alright, so we are coming into an area we like to call Rhino country, because there's usually a good amount of rhino activity around here. And it doesn't look like it's going to disappoint. And white rhinos, as beautiful as these animals are, they're still being heavily poached for those horns that are highly valued on the black market. It's often a constant battle, even on reserves such as this one, to be able to protect them from poachers well-funded and using sophisticated means. To give you an idea of their size, a full-grown adult white rhino can get up to about 5,000 pounds. Oh, we got some more off to the right here as well. And how white rhinos get their name, it is a confusion of the Afrikaans word "weit," translates to wide for the wide mouth that they have. Oh, looks like up to the left, I can see a cheetah laying down right on that grass ridge right up there. Cheetah's one of the fastest swimming land animals. They can run about 60 miles an hour at times. Sprinters, and they've got that top speed for short distances because, well, they get overheated easily. Coming up to these Kopi rocks. Now, these rocks will jut out of Savannah. Predators like lions love to use them as a lookout point because they can look out across the landscape to be able to spot the prey. Don't see anything up there, but keep a lookout. You never know what might pop up. Don't see any around here. Oh, over to the right, you can see some zebras right there. Zebras may seem docile, but they are quite strong. They have a lot of power in those hind legs of theirs. They could kick and break the jaws of an attacking lion. You can see a female lioness up to the left. She's kind of laying down there. Doing what they do best, lions will rest 18 to 20 hours a day, and the female lionesses will do the hunting for the pride.
Oh, and I see the males right behind. They're taking a nap. Males right behind. Yeah, Martha is taking a nap.
Some warthog burrows right around here. Oh, up there on the ridge. Right back there on the left. And behind, laying down in that tree. Warthogs are the largest burrowing animal. If they ever feel threatened, they'll back themselves into a burrow to have the sharp tusk jutting out to protect themselves. Got a couple ostriches up ahead here. One's crossing the road, and one's actually down by some eggs. One of the eggs will weigh about 3 to 4 pounds. Ostriches do have wings, but of course they are one of the largest flightless birds. If they ever need to, we can use the powerful legs up and run about 40 miles an hour. Another view of that one to the right.
Very tactile. Probably they don't fly, they run.
Oh, now going there to the right. Now, usually we head off to the right, but let's head over to the left to check out the future endeavors of our reserve. The reserve recently acquired the land and expanded its borders in order to introduce more animals into the ecosystem. Looks like I can see some whitish antelope right up ahead here. Now these are Anzacs. They are accustomed to a desert climate and get the water from the vegetation that they eat. So they can go a long period of time without a drop of water. Now addax are extremely endangered. A lot of conservation work is being done in order to protect them because there is less than 300 of them left in the wild. Now, a lot of times you see animals getting kicked off their territory because of farmers wanting to raise livestock. They often need wide, vast amounts of land. So we're hoping with these reintroduction efforts, to give the land back to the animals where they once roamed. Balancing the needs of animals and that of the locals is a difficult task. So we're hoping that by working together with organizations, we can compensate the locals who are able to help out and benefit both sides. Cut right through here, and I'll be able to drop you off at the nearest warden station. From there, just be a short walk back to Harambe Village. But if you are interested in any other up-close animal encounters, Now you can always try Pangani Forest Exploration Trail. Further, there's a group of researchers studying family of lowland gorillas.
If you enjoyed this video from Review the Magic, please like or comment on this video below, as well as subscribe to our channel. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Thousands of more fun videos to come.